Good morning, I'm Miss Sorensen and this is TNN, our first TNN since the school dismissal started. We still hope to keep the tradition of sharing a TNN video every Monday throughout the remainder of this school dismissal. You will be able to find those TNN videos either on our school website at trumanstores.org, our school Facebook page just by searching Harry S. Truman Elementary on Facebook, or your teachers may be sharing them with you in an email or a post on your Google Classroom. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Truman TNN, to see even more TNN videos. The TNN videos made during this school dismissal are going to be extra special. They are going to be made all by teachers and staff of Truman Elementary. That's never happened before. Let's now go to Mr. Broderick for a message from the principal.
Hey Truman students, this is Mr. Broderick. I'm grateful for the opportunity to say a couple of words to you guys. More than anything, just wanted to let you know that we're still here at Truman and we miss you, and hopefully you're not too stir crazy at home and you're getting some work done and you're communicating with your teachers so that you're still learning, because that's still super important. We can't have you guys get behind, so keep working on those things and on those lessons that your teachers are asking you to do, and communicate with them to make sure that you're learning what you need to be learning. And I hope to see you soon.
Thanks, Mr. Broderick. Now in for the weather. I hope you're enjoying that warm weather and the April showers that are coming. Now to Mr. Smith for an art from home lesson.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Smith with a little art activity you can do at home. And here is what you're going to need. All you need is some paper. I've got just some printer paper here, a pencil, and then something to add color with. It could be markers or colored pencils or paints, kind of whatever you have and you want to play with. The only other thing you're gonna need is some sunshine and some interesting objects. So if you wanna come a little bit closer, I'll show you what I mean. Now the first thing we're gonna need is we're gonna need a place where the light is shining, and we're gonna need to put our paper out flat. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more light here because the sun is shining right in the window. And what we're going to do is we're gonna use some interesting objects to cast some shadows across our paper. Now you can use things like figures, toys, plants are really good. You're just looking for any object that has a really interesting shadow. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna make that shadow make a shape on your paper. Then you're gonna use your pencil to very simply trace the contour, the very outside edge of the shape of that shadow. Now the cool thing about this is that it makes for some really, really interesting, crazy, squiggly, organic shapes that are gonna make a really awesome looking abstract work of art. Now I am just gonna trace the shadow of this one little figure here really quick so you guys can see what one might look like. And then when we take it away, you can see there's a little shadow figure on that paper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and close the window so that you guys can see some of the examples that I've got of different ones that I've made. So let's go ahead and close this up so you guys can see it. So here I have a couple different ones that I've worked on. Now the cool thing is that you can get creative and experiment with different things. You could do shadows of multiple objects. You could do a shadow of one thing. You could do shadows of lots of things and have them overlap. You can kind of play with it in different ways. And then you can get creative with the way you add color too. Like for example, this one I filled in with colored pencil. I just used one color for the inside of the shadow, the positive space, and one color for the outside of the shadow, the negative space. And I did the same thing here, but with watercolor paints. And this was at the end of the day, and you can see that the shadows were stretched out really long and skinny because the light was kind of fading. It was close to nighttime. So I hope that you guys have fun, maybe playing with this idea. If you make something cool with the shadow drawings, make sure you post it on the Padlet on the art class website. And I hope you guys are being good and staying well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
That looks like a cool art project. You guys should definitely try that one at home. Now to Mrs. Lorton for some PE at home.
Hey guys, it's Coach Lurton, and I want to invite you to check out my daily post on Google Classroom. Here are my codes. My son David and I are going to do some speed stacking tonight, which is one of the many things you can do for fun physical activity. Ready? Go!
395.
419. Tough.
Make sure you're exercising and staying healthy. Now to Mrs. Morelli for the book of the week.
Hi guys, it's Mrs. Morelli, and I'm here today to talk to you about one of my favorite books. Have you ever felt like everything in your life is changing and you have no idea how to handle it? If you have, then you probably understand how Macy McMillan is feeling in Macy McMillan and the Rainbow Goddess. Macy is just finishing up her 6th grade year, and she's not very excited about moving to a new school. But that's not the only thing that's changing. Her mom is getting married, so not only do they have to sell their house, but she also has to now live with her new stepdad and her new stepsisters. If that's not bad enough, she's also expected to help make centerpieces for the wedding and help her 86-year-old neighbor pack so she can move. How boring. However, when she starts helping her neighbor Iris pack up her house so she can move, she starts learning about her neighbor's past and the amazing life that she's lived. The unlikely duo quickly strike up a friendship through cookies and telling stories. This friendship might just be what Macy needs in order to accept and face all the changes in her life. The book is written in a free verse poem form that makes it really quick and really easy to read. If this sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you read Macy McMillan and the Rainbow Goddess by Sherry Green.
That looks like a great book. You guys should check it out. Now to Dr. Katz for some tips to stay healthy and happy.
Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Katz with 20 things you can do to feel better. Take deep breaths. Take a quick walk. Stand up and stretch. Listen to music. Say something kind to yourself. Talk to a friend. Talk to an adult. Say, I can do this. Think of a happy memory. Eat a healthy snack. Read a book. Write in a journal. Color a coloring page. Clean something. Dance. Hug a stuffed animal. Watch a good show. Write a story. Drink cold water. Notice 5 things you can see. Thanks for listening. This has been 20 Things You Can Do to Feel Better.
Let's learn about Easter for Mrs. Rootsy.
Hi, this is Mrs. Rootsy, and I get to tell you about the history of Easter. Easter is a Christian holiday that celebrates the belief in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. In the New Testament of the Bible, the event is said to have occurred 3 days after Jesus was crucified by the Romans and died in roughly 30 AD. The holiday concludes the Passion of Christ, a series of events and holidays that begins with Lent, a 40-day period of fasting, prayer, and sacrifice, and ends with the Holy Week. Have a great Easter. Bye!
We hope you have a great week. Make sure that you get all of your schoolwork done so that you are earning some good grades, and stay happy and healthy. Thanks for watching. This is TNN.